Let's speak about team news. Have you got any?
No, all of a sudden, obviously, nothing's happened. Nobody's. It's the only good thing. Nobody's injured or anything. Got injured in training, so it'll be the same squad as was going to feature against Forest Green last Tuesday. John Joe O'Toole's trained, so he might come back into the 18. We've got him and George Cooper. That makes the 19, and that's it.
Callum MacDonald okay? I think he got a dead leg, didn't he, at Morecambe?
Yeah, it's a little bit more complicated than that. His calf, he's had a scan and everything, and he's got a slight problem in there, which will probably sort of be 4 weeks, something like that, 4 to 6 weeks.
That's unexpected.
Yeah, no, it was really cramping up and causing him a problem. It's something to do with the blood flow into your calf and everything, and there is a name for it, a medical name, which you'd have to ask the physio. But it's probably 4 to 6 weeks.
Rhys Oates, when we last spoke, was due to have his operation on his knee. How did that go?
Yeah, it went well. Very straightforward. Surgeon very happy with it, how it all went. He actually watched some of it. Apparently, you can do that these days, which I can't think of anything worse, to tell you the truth, watching somebody operating on your own knee. Never mind somebody else's. But so I think he watched a little bit of it. But I spoke to him after the night of the opera, after he'd had it, and he was in reasonable spirits. But long 9 months ahead. But he's got Elliot there, Alfie Kilgore, who's going through it as well. So he's not alone.
Transfer-wise, when we last spoke, you were still pursuing that one striker. What's the latest?
Yeah, we're still pursuing the one. We should know this week. So I think that's pretty much the cut-off point. It goes into the middle of next week. But if it's going to be done, we want something doing this week. We've got other targets as well. So it should, hopefully after the game tomorrow night, sometime the next couple of days after that, it should become a bit clearer.
Are you speaking to the other targets also?
Yeah, and the clubs, not to them directly, but to the clubs and everything. And I think, a lot go to the last minute. But from our point of view, we'd like to get one in before Saturday.
This one with the one striker, is it still the same stumbling block which you mentioned a week or so ago?
Yeah, it's just dealing with the club and trying to agree. We've put a very, very good offer on the table, but it's just trying to get the club to agree to it.
Are you still getting inquiries for your players about potential outgoings from Stag's point of view?
Yeah, only 1 or 2, nothing major, which is good. I think as well with the injuries and having close to that bare 18 as well, I think people realise that we won't be letting too many go, if any.
Have the recent injuries, especially to Oates, and more so perhaps to MacDonald, even though he's out for 4 weeks, has that changed your plans at all?
Yeah, of course, and Callum Johnson being sort of 10 weeks as well. We're going into the window and you're thinking we've got those players available and then you lose them. So yeah, of course that changes our focus.
Let's speak about the opponents, Sutton United, tomorrow at One Call Stadium. Firstly, are you confident this one will go ahead?
Well, it's funny because I think the temperatures will be okay, but we've got an awful lot of rain forecast tomorrow. So I hope the pitch can take that. That's the only danger, with it being firmish right underneath, because the frost will still be in it lower down. I hope the pitch can take the amount of rain that's coming, and the gales as well that I think are due to hit us tomorrow afternoon. So we're not having much luck at the moment with the weather, especially against Forest Green. It seems. I think that's 3 postponements in a year or something like that we've played them all. So. But we're desperate to get the game on. We don't want to get too many behind. We had a good weekend without playing, a good set of results for us. To get 3 points tomorrow night would just be a nice sort of a way to finish off a weekend or 10 days when we've not done anything.